Istanbul, largest city and principal seaport of Turkey. It was the capital of both the Byzantine Empire and the Ottoman Empire. The old walled city of Istanbul stands on a triangular peninsula between Europe and Asia. Sometimes as a bridge, sometimes as a barrier, Istanbul for more than 2,500 years has stood between conflicting surges of religion, culture, and imperial power. For most of those years, it was one of the most coveted cities in the world. The Hagia Sophia is an enormous architectural marvel in Istanbul, Turkey, that was originally built as a Christian basilica nearly 1,500 years ago. Much like the Eiffel Tower in Paris or the Parthenon in Athens, the Hagia Sophia is a long-enduring symbol of the cosmopolitan city. However, as notable as the structure is itself, its role in the history of Istanbul, and for that matter, the world, is also significant and touches upon matters related to international politics, religion, art, and architecture. The Hagia Sophia anchors the old city of Istanbul and has served for centuries as a landmark for both Orthodox Christians and Muslims, as its significance has shifted with that of the dominant culture in the Turkish city. Istanbul straddles the Bosporus Strait, a waterway that serves as a geographic border between Europe and Asia. The Turkish city of nearly 15 million residents thus lies on both continents. Galata Tower is one of the symbols of Istanbul, and it is situated in Galata on a hill seeing the historical peninsula of Istanbul from AZ. The origin of the Galata Tower goes back to the 5th century CE, when Byzantines built a wooden tower named Magalos Pyrgos, Great Tower, in order to control the city of Constantinople and the Golden Horn. Due to the fires, earthquakes, and the sack of Constantinople by the Fourth Crusaders in 1204, the wooden tower was completely destroyed. In 1348, the Genoese community living in the district of Pera, Galata, built today's Galata Tower and named it Christia Turris, Tower of Christ. Galata Tower is a cylindrical tower made from stone, and it is approximately 67 meters long. Galata Tower was the tallest building in Istanbul until the construction of Beyazıt Tower in 1749. During the Ottoman period, Galata Tower functioned as a jail, observatory house, and watchtower. After the restorations took place in 1960, Galata Tower was commercialized and opened to the public. Today, the tower functions as a 360-degree viewing platform of Istanbul. One of the most iconic images of Istanbul surely has to be the Kız Kulesi Üsküdar, known in English as Maiden's Tower, Tower of Leandros, Leander's Tower, or Bosphorus Tower. It is found on a small natural islet in the Bosphorus, just off the shore of Asian Istanbul. The first tower here was built by an Athenian commander during the 5th century as a way of controlling ships passing the Bosphorus and collecting taxes, a function that continued into Byzantine times, when a chain was stretched from it to the historic peninsula. In Ottoman times, it started to be used as a lighthouse. The Blue Mosque was built between 1609 and 1616 by the architect Mehmet Ağa, instructed by Sultan Ahmet I. It was designed as an imperial show of strength to complement the imposing Hagia Sophia Mosque, which faces it across Sultanahmet Square. Unlike the Hagia Sophia, however, it is supported by 4 elephant-foot pillars, and the central dome, 23.5 meters in diameter and 43 meters high, is flanked by 4 semi-domes, making it nearly a square in shape. It is dubbed the Blue Mosque because of over 20,000 handmade ceramic Iznik tiles that decorate the interior, featuring many different tulips, rose, carnation, and lily designs, well lit by 260 windows. Built on the site of an 18th century mosque, built by Mahmud Ağa, the son-in-law of Grand Vizier Ibrahim Pasha, the current building was completed in 1855 to serve as the Büyük Mecidiye Cami, Grand Imperial Mosque, to the Ottoman Sultan Abdülmecid. It was designed by an Armenian architect, Garabet Balyan, and his son Nigoios Balyan, who were also responsible for the nearby Dolmabahce Palace. It is neo-Baroque in style, with an ornate exterior and large windows that allow light to flood into its planar interior. The main chamber is small and square-shaped, its edge 12.25 meters in length. The ceiling is a dome shape, covered in pink mosaics. There are 2 tall minarets, each with a single sheref, minaret balcony. Attached is the 2-story Hünkar Kasra, Sultan's summer palace. It has recently undergone a major refurbishment.